Hey, what's up guys, welcome there here bringing you guys another bombastic video. And usually when I go into competitive and select a couple of maps, well, I usually select Inferno, Dust, Mirage and a couple more. And almost every single time when I select Dust 2, it's usually the map that comes up. And I just hate the fact that I play Dust 2 mostly. I mean, whenever I go into competitive I play Dust 2, whenever I go into casual I also play Dust 2. I mean, this map just comes up all the time, and I've even made a video about it, but in the future I will try to upload gameplays from different maps since I've already got tons of Dust 2 content on my channel. And I was playing this game with a subscriber of mine, a very good subscriber, and this game was actually very fun. At the beginning we took the lead, and later on they made some comeback, but their comeback was so good that later on we needed to do some comeback, so eventually the game turned out to be very close, but we didn't have the power, the strength to win the game, so we lost at the very end, unfortunately. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about, is Counter-Strike the past or the future of gaming? And I gotta be honest with you guys, I haven't been following Counter-Strike ever since it was released. In fact, I was only born in 1998. I'm 16 years old, and when I was a little kid, mostly I played Call of Duty. I jumped into Counter-Strike in 2012. Maybe some of you might not even understand why I'm actually making this video, since I haven't played Counter-Strike from the very beginning, but from what people have told me and from what I have read on the internet, Counter-Strike was very popular in the past. I mean, it's still popular now, but not quite. I mean, from what I've read, Counter-Strike Source was one of the most successful games ever, and a lot of people bought them, a lot of people played them, and now when I jump into Source I only see a couple of full servers, and I suppose back in the days there were a ton of full servers and there were a lot more people playing the game, and I believe it was a lot more fun since there were more servers, there were more mods, more mini games and more all of that stuff, so it had to be more fun. But now servers are half empty. But today we actually have Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the newest Counter-Strike, and the game actually receives a ton of updates and has a lot better graphics than Counter-Strike Source or 1.6. People might still judge about the gameplay, some people like Source better, some people prefer 1.6, and it's very opinion-based question. But Counter-Strike Global Offensive at the moment doesn't have as much players as Source and 1.6 had, and by that we can conclude that Global Offensive isn't such a huge success like previous two Counter-Strike games. And maybe I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, because this isn't my experience with the games. As I said, I haven't played them from the very beginning, and I've only played 1.6 once or twice at a friend, but I'm about to buy it soon at the summer sale. But all the information that I'm providing here is a conclusion of what I read on the internet. Many people might think that Counter-Strike would never become as successful again, but as we can see, Valve is still pushing out updates for Global Offensive, and we're getting new skins consistently, we're getting adjustments and maps, and we're getting overall just a bunch of new stuff, a bunch of improvements and bug fixes, and all of that stuff in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And Global Offensive isn't all that new, it's 2 years old. But we're still getting those map collections like Phoenix and Bravo, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get a couple more map collections in the future, maybe in the fall or winter of this year, maybe next year, but who knows. And also it's probably not a secret that Valve is working on the new Source engine, and if we look at games which are run by Source engine, and correct me if I'm wrong once again, we see Counter-Strike games, we see Left 4 Dead, Team Fortress, Portal, we also see Half-Life, and Half-Life 3 is probably one of the most anticipated games of all time. And in my opinion, if Valve ever is going to make the next Source engine, there are probably going to be more games. I mean, probably a new Counter-Strike game, obviously a new Left 4 Dead game, and possibly Half-Life 3, which I hope they are going to release since I'm a huge fan of Half-Life 2. And if Valve's next engine is just as successful as the previous, we might just see another fantastic Counter-Strike game which brings a ton of new players, a ton of new features, but at the same time keeps the old and fantastic experience. And it might not happen that fast. It might take 4 or even 5 more years. But as soon as it happens, it's going to be amazing. I know it's only my opinion, but usually when there's a new engine, there are going to be new games. And for such a popular engine like Source, there have to be more fantastic games. And as I said, if the engine becomes a huge success, we might just see Counter-Strike's rebirth. It might just become more popular than Call of Duty and Battlefield together. But it's only my opinion, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And let me know what you think about it in comments, and what are your thoughts on this topic. And I'll see you all later. Peace.
Good job. Yeah, draw.
Winning it with